Ladies and gentlemen of Germany, it's me, NYSEinstein, from the Florida New York Stock Exchange, June 13th, 2016. The VIX. We're talking Victor von Frankenstein, not Frankenstein. VIX. The VIX are up 6 days in a row. We talked about it last week. We talked about the market teetering off that top, and it needed some big data-driven decision, something that was going to make it go higher, or else it was going to go lower. Why did it go lower? Because it didn't go higher. As bizarre as that sounds to you, markets do that. And while it was churning over there and trying to figure out what to do, waiting for some kind of a catalyst or impetus to actually go higher, and it started drifting lower, the VIX were building momentum. They go from 14 to 20, 14 to 20. They are the fear index, right? The volatility index. So while it was churning and burning, I said to you, I'm not clear what's going on, but something, the waters are getting murky, the waters are getting stirring. It's a calm before the storm. Well, what happened? We came in this morning, the market was down 100 points. Terrorist attack over the weekend. A moment of silence, ladies and gentlemen. The largest mass shooting in U.S. history. We've been having terrorist attacks all over the world. Death, hatred, absolutely unbelievable. It just stops me in my tracks. Okay? But this is about the market. It's not about politics, not about terrorism. But the fears over the weekend, stuff going on in China and Japan, ended up, we came into work this morning, we were down 100. Okay? And the market just bounced off that down 100-point move. The market opened and just rallied. It was like, you know what? Whatever is going on around the world, whatever's mulling, whatever's going on in the VIX, whatever's looming this week, because we got a lot of stuff with the Fed and whatnot, okay, in the end of the quarter, end of the half, this is the only place to put your money, man. This is a safe place. New York Stock Exchange, the place to put your money. U.S. equities. Have a nice day. Giddy up, ladies and gentlemen. We rallied back. Okay? And then, midday, turns out that some news came on. We were in one of those days where people are sitting there on spilkes. You know what spilkes are? People are walking on eggshells, right? Midday, early sell-off, second sell-off of the day. Market sold off about 80 points when we found out that the terrorists had been talking about attacking Disney World. Okay, so everyone, when they're in that state of fragility and vulnerability, and they reflect that in the marketplace, they're sitting there hitting buttons, whatever comes through. Social media, information queuing up on the old screen, on the old brain. Okay, and then market rallied back. And then for some reason, we just started, they didn't want to go up, but they weren't breaking on the downside. We tested that 2080 level 4 times in the S&P. How many times does it take when you knock on the door before someone opens that door? 4 times. Usually it's 2. Today we knocked on that lower door, that support, 4 times before the market finally just broke through. Closed down 132 points. It was a week. It was a bad showing of the market today. The rest of the week is full of really exciting stuff. We got Fed stuff. We got China stuff. We got Japan stuff. We got the yields at a 3-year low. Last time the yields were this low, market was 13% lower. That was back in February. Oil was at $25. So that shows us that the support in this market, a lot of it leads on oil. If oil breaks, we may break. Tomorrow's another day. I love you all. Later, guys.